Hello guys, AnimeUpRise, how's it going? Today we're back with another video and we're doing another Why You Should Watch on Mob Psycho 100 Season 2. Okay, so what the plot is basically Mob Kageyama is basically a psychic. He's a really powerful psychic, but there's one catch. He doesn't want his powers. He's all powerful. He can do almost anything he wants. He's like the strongest out there with return to psychic powers. But he doesn't want them because he realized that having psychic powers doesn't mean getting popularity, and that's what he wants because he has a crush on a girl called Tsubomi, I think her name is. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's Tsubomi. Not sure. He just doesn't want them, or he doesn't need them. He doesn't really use them. He wants to become more like his brother Ritsu. He is good, like physically, but has no psychic powers. He's basically the complete opposite of Mob. Where Mob has all the powers. I mean, he's not good physically. He sucks at running. It has no stamina, no strength, nothing like that. He's really weak, and that's not good. He's not really as attractive to Ritsu either. He has a little bowl cut thing going on with him. But yeah, that's not the point. But like again, he's not popular just because he has psychic powers. Not. In fact, most people don't even know he has psychic powers or anything like that. So really, I don't know. But he realized that psychic powers ain't everything. So he wants to get stronger and blah blah blah, and he wants to just not use them. And that resolves in him blocking his emotions. His emotions trigger the powers or something like that. We learned that in season 2 that emotions control the power, basically. So yeah, basically a comedy anime in the first season. It's just him building up to the point where he uses powers, and with little good jokes in the way, good slapstick. I think it's a slapstick. It's kind of both, like regular jokes and slapstick comedy, one or the other. So that's basically the plot. The first season is comedy up till like halfway through. Then we get to learn more about espers, more about like powers, building up into that with agencies like Claw, evil organizations with espers and stuff. But yeah, that's season 1. Season 2 is more on growth, which is why, here's what I'm going to get into why I want you guys to watch season 2, because season 2 is way better than season 1. Without a doubt, season 1 doesn't compare to season 2, unless you're a really big fan of comedy, which is not my deal. I'm not really a big fan of comedy anime, but there's always exceptions, like this one, for example, and Kaguya-sama, which I'll talk about in a later date. But right now, I want to say season 2 is a lot more serious. So if you want like the old Mob Psycho 100, like usually they still have the jokes and stuff. They still have all the funny slapstick and regular jokes out there with Mob failing, like Mob getting all hyped up, like you know in the anime tropes where like the main character gets all hyped up, goes on a montage and beats the day, gets the rewards, gets what he was searching out for. Well, with Mob's case, he does that and fails. So you still have that type of comedy in it, but it's not the main focus anymore. Like, it's not, the first half of the season is not focused on complete comedy. So in this time, it's more on a serious subject of change. Since season 1, you've seen that Mob wants to change, but with no real progression, with change at all. Like, he had no progression. Like, we knew he wanted to change, but nothing really happened with it. He went nowhere. It was kind of stagnant. But in season 2, this is where we're seeing all the new changes coming up with him. With Reagan, with Mob, and that's pretty much it, what we've seen. What I'm trying to say is, season 2 is a lot more serious. It's not as comedy-oriented as season 1 was, and that's why I like it way more, because again, I mentioned this one more time, comedy anime isn't my favorite. I like serious stuff and plot-driven stuff, which I'm going to cover that topic on its own in a different video, because I've realized I never talked about that before, and I should. But anyways, why you should watch it now, because I've already explained the reason that I like the subject right now, going into more about the mythical legends, going into change within the characters, and with going into improving Mob as a character, improving Reagan as a character, improving those two characters, because like basically what we're seeing right now is it's more focused on Reagan and Mob. Like the rest of the characters are kind of being pushed back. Like I don't really see much of them. Like, you know, the other psychic in season 1, I I can't remember his name, like the guy with the blonde hair with the big wig. Yeah, he's not around. Most characters ain't around. I'm seeing only like Reagan and Mob. It's side characters like the bodybuilding club and stuff like that. You know, the telepathy, whatever you call it, club. And Mob's kind of friends-ish that are shown once in a while. But the main characters are Reagan and Mob, which I love seeing them grow. Which is honestly why season 2 is great for me. I just love seeing Mob and Reagan improve. That's why I like this season 2 a lot more than the rest. Or the other season. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you like really good development in characters, if you like seeing the comedy stuff remaining serious, if you like seeing it flip over to serious stuff, if you like serious, more story-driven anime, then season 2 of Mob Psycho 100 is amazing. If you like Mob Psycho 100 or One Punch Man, then you're gonna like this. Especially if you like season 1 of Mob Psycho 100. Especially if you like that. That's why you should watch it. If you like comedy, if you like serious stuff, if you like good character development, and shonen in One Punch Man, then again, you're going to love this story, which I do as well. But again, you always have to go back to season 1 because you have to know what's going on. So, yeah, gotta bear with that. But it's still really good. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this one. I'm glad about this version more, even though I spend a lot more time with explaining stuff instead of getting on to my opinion. But again, this also, half of this video is explaining things, half of the video is my opinion. That's how it's going to be, and yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify future uploads, and I'll see you guys until next time. Johnny.